Ro.32.
It's my turn now.
(2019) Mountain Dew GSL Season 2. Codex. Renaissance.
Welcome back. What a crazy day. Trust beats GuMiho 2-0. Maru's out of the GSL. What?
Yeah, it's
Is it opposite day? Is it opposite GSL? Should I put shoes on my hands?
I mean, it feels like that.
Because it's the opposite of where they belong.
Well, are hands the opposite of feet, or is the top of your head the opposite of bottom?
The hands are the opposite of feet. Next question.
Maybe if you put them in the air over your head all the time and walk around like that, yeah, that would be true.
Now what? Is Impact going to win here?
Actually, probably. He normally beats Zest.
Yeah, but in my head, I feel like Zest is always supposed to win. I love Zest too much. He's so good.
Yeah, he is very good. But Impact has had his number as of late, and Impact is a very, very strong Zerg. I think especially in this matchup, I think he's really dangerous against Protoss and against Zerg because of his aggressive plays.
In other news, if you say Beetlejuice 3 times, a GSL jersey appears.
Yeah.
So let's see how Zest does with 30% of his vision covered up by his hair.
So do you think Zest actually beats Action this? I mean, not Action. Impact this time? Yeah.
I don't know. I'm rooting for him. We need somebody who's won a GSL before to move on or does this.
I know, right?
Right now, the fact that GuMiho in his by the way, this is GuMiho's 21st GSL Codex. The fact that he lost in the first round is pretty crazy.
It's time to move over for some of the new blood.
That's right. Anyways, we're going to start this out on Cyber Forest. Clearly a force from the future. And that's loaded up now, so let's do this Impact versus Zest Game 1.
Team LP. Impact.
Beetlejuice.
Gotta say it 3 times.
All right, I'm going to get ready for the next one. Ready? Wait for the intro.
Ocean Gaming. Zest.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
You know,
There he is.
it's such an old movie. I bet you most people watching this have no idea.
Probably.
It's a great movie, though. Everyone should watch Beetlejuice.
It is. I barely remember it. It's a weird movie.
I haven't seen
Wasn't
it. Wasn't
that, what's that director's name? He did Edward Scissorhands and Beetlejuice and the old Batman movies. What's that guy's name?
I don't know, but he's a legend.
Is it Wes Craven?
Maybe.
I'm like, is it Steven Spielberg? Is that who it is?
Could be.
From Canada. Thank you for coming down.
Wow, look at that. Impact 9-2 over Zest in Legacy of the Void. That's pretty wild, actually. I think, you know, he's done well against Zest, sure, but I don't feel like he's necessarily favored here. I actually see this match as pretty even. Maybe even slightly Zest favored.
Calling it now, Truss is going to win GSL.
There is no chance.
You just got to believe enough, Artosis. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go home and put a bunch of pictures of Trust up on my vision board and will him into winning this.
So you're going to have to take down all those SOS pictures that have worked so well for you over the years?
Yes, yeah. Yes, this is true.
Because we know how many GSLs he's won.
Yeah, I've been pretty shockingly wrong on him winning a GSL, but I can...
He's been to the finals a couple
times. I'm consistently wrong with the right players, okay?
Okay. So Stargate opener. Nothing too surprising there. We'll see where he goes with it, though. I would be very surprised if he did Phoenix play. He was actually the one that really used double Stargate Phoenix first. you know, obviously that's been a build throughout the years, but the most recent version that you still see around from time to time and was really big a year ago, that was all Zest. You refined that, you brought that right into the GSL. It was like the round of 32, used it a bunch of times. We were like, what? This is crazy. Yeah. And it really caught on. Now, he does open Phoenix first, but the player he's playing against, I mean, I feel like you want to go get some oracles for safety and, you know, just play a slightly safer game. Because I know that Zest is a little bit aggressive, but I think he's better late game than Impact.
Which documentary was Impact featured in? Why can I not remember the name of this?
It was the one with Jaedong, and it's called.
Why this is killing me now? Why is it not?
Yeah.
He's featured in a documentary though. Yeah, Jaedong's in it. And
well,
Impact's sort of the guy.
It's mostly about him, but Impact's the up-and-comer, and this was from their Brood War days. It's actually a really good documentary. There's a few very good documentaries out there.
I couldn't think of it at the time. I was figuring that you would just be able to save the day here for me, but
I can get it.
Use that Google machine in your pocket.
Yeah, seriously. Anyways, we'll figure it out. It's a very good one, though.
All right, Roach is coming down, Ravager's coming down, Queen's here, signaling that this is a commitment here to end the game right away. There's 2 Adepts, a Sentry is set up, the Robo is now cranking out Immortal. He had Chrono Boosted it, not sort of the Immortal just yet, but now it's finally coming out.
This is pretty rough. Okay. It's like you need the Immortal, and really you need a Prism at this point.
And you also need pylons to power buildings! Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, I think that's
all right. Let's go into game 2. Wow. I guess Protoss really didn't have enough to hold this off.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
All right.
My God.
GG. Wow. Look at that. Who wore it better? Do you zip it or do you unzip it? Well, it looks like you want to zip it up.
Actually, it's almost all the way zipped down for Impact as well. It's just kind of
but the zipper is connected. Right now, I can see all of the bottom of Zest's shirt.
That's like having the bottom button of your suit buttoned and not the top one.
If I was out there, I would only have the jacket on and no shirt. Unzipped all the way.
Tasteless chest hair everywhere.
Oh, you better believe it.
Caught in the zipper. You're like,
oh! Ow, 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 ow. That's because you know I'm a dangerous dude.
Yeah.
Up next, I'm going to cook some bacon with no shirt on, too. See if I could burn that way as well. I just live on the edge, Artosis. So, Zest has lost game 1, guys. And you know that... Oh, man. I got to say, these games are not happening the way I thought they were. I'm not shocked Impact won game 1, guys. I didn't think it was going to end like that. That rush so ran over Zest. That could have taken out 2 Zests at the same time. He could have split his army up and hit both Zest Naturals in a 2-on-1 and won that.
That's true.
We're going to go to Kings Cove. Impact versus Zest. Game 2 starts. Wait, now. Okay. Oh, wait. After these sound effects, go. Honk, honk. Bam, 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 bam.
Team LP, Impact.
Does he chew gum when he plays?
You might. Some people do that.
Ocean Gaming, Zest.
Yeah, have you ever tried? You know, I tried everything.
I actually don't think I've ever tried playing with gum, ever.
I tried every single thing that ever came to mind, like just tested it for a few games. Like I went out and bought gum when I saw pro gamers chewing gum just to see. Didn't like it.
I'm not big on gum though in general.
Oh no, I don't like gum either. But I tried it, you know, just to see. Some people say it like helps them concentrate or something. I didn't find that to be the case for myself. I remember this was really funny, right? Elke used to wear sunglasses, so I played for one day with sunglasses on.
I did this too.
And I was like, this is
terrible.
So bad.
Yeah, what is he doing?
But yeah, so I tried that.
I did do that too, though.
One thing I tried that I used for years and years and years, because I used it in Magic the Gathering for concentration, was to wear a baseball cap and you like bend the rim so it kind of makes like a little hood over your eyes.
You know, it's also very common in arcades. People that are very competitive in arcades, they'll put a hood on way over their head so they just see the screen.
Too. Yeah, that makes
Huck
sense.
put a hood on.
Yeah, that's true. He used to wear a. It's
he was
the same
one of
concept.
our hood nerds.
It's the same concept. I actually didn't have any hoodies with hoods that big. I'm like an 80s hoodie guy.
Now, what do you mean by that? What's an 80s hoodie guy? Was there different kinds of hoodies
nowadays? You can get hoodies where they actually will like go over your face, like they're bigger. Old hoodies like would just barely cover your head.
Oh yeah, it's like raining
they
out.
wouldn't
You're
cover
like, I guess all of my forehead still gets wet.
Yeah, that's old hoodies. That's the hoodies I had, and I had a lot of sweatshirts that didn't have hoods too. But because
Tell me more about the clothes you wore a while back.
Corduroys.
Yeah. Corduroys were good.
Overalls when I was a kid.
Yeah. Sometimes if I had to take out the garbage, I put jeans on with no underpants because I knew I was going to take them back off when I got back inside. How about that?
I would never have done that.
Yeah. Well, this
zipper
is
is far too
This is why
dangerous.
we're a good team, Artosis.
But
Yeah, but
tried all sorts of things. But chewing gum I never liked.
I've tried the hood before when I played. I tried it in arcades too. I think the thing is though, my posture's so bad when I sit that I just look ridiculous with a hood on.
Yeah,
if I'm sitting down, it's just like how much more.
You look like a 105-year-old maester.
Yeah.
A Phoenix coming out right now, so kind of similar as far as the opening goes. A little bit of scouting going. We don't see a Roach Warren as of yet. Goodbye, Overlord.
Yeah, who do you think is going to win this, the Phoenix or the Overlord? I think it's the Overlord. Phoenix. Okay.
The Overlord won. He saw the rope on the wall.
That's right. That was a win for the team.
Mm-hmm.
Oracle's going to pop out. Let's see if he gets a second one here.
I think he'll probably skip.
It looks like it. If it's not started immediately. Twilight Council coming here as well.
It's very likely that we can end up seeing an Archon drop. Don't necessarily have to on this map. Sometimes we have seen people do things like rush up to Psystorm and stuff. Though I think that gets very dangerous against some builds. Let's see what the Scout ends up seeing here. Good micro here by
going
Impact.
to lose
really
this
good
Oracle.
Micro.
Wow.
Yeah. Really off. Really off.
Okay, I'm a little bit surprised and concerned here for Zest because he practically drunk drove the Oracle into the base. I mean, there was no way that was going to live.
While he did, I do want to give props to Impact. He very quickly pulled the drones to the left and then down and had the queens from the bottom come up immediately. And those things all in, all together. Zest definitely overcommitted there. Look at this, Overlord speed. We could end up seeing some Zergling drops coming up.
Yeah, I would be totally for that. Keep in mind, both these guys are actually probably confident if they can win here, they should be able to take trust.
Yeah, this is a good Nidus map, by the way, so I wonder that could be something going on as well. Okay, a Hydralisk Den coming up. So, seems like, nothing is too weird. I guess the Overlord speed is kind of the thing I'm staring at. Yeah, a Drop Lord being made immediately. So that's kind of exciting. Where is that Drop Lord? I'm actually not sure.
Yeah, I don't see it either. So 2 Archons are now out. The Archon Harass is going to begin. Impact already has a decent number of Lings out on the map. In fact, there's a good amount of Lings that are pooling towards the 3 o'clock spot on the map here.
And the Archons actually, they're picking off a few Lings here and there.
Really good targeting here. These Queens just able to force the issue here and start to target down that War Prism. These Archons ideally want to take out more than just these Lings and Queens here. There is a Ling drop ready. Shield's just now eliminated on the War Prism, but he does manage to back that away, so that's going to stay alive a little bit longer.
Yeah, it looks likely he's going to fly right into a Phoenix that Zest is left there. Lurker Den on the way. Oh, I'm excited to see how he wants to use Lurkers. They've fallen out of favor with a lot of Zergs recently in this matchup. Let's see how he uses them, though. Yeah, that's too bad. But that's not such a big investment, so I don't think it's the biggest deal. Oh, this is quite an investment here. God.
Yeah, now he's almost stuck in here, right?
I think he has to recall out.
Probably. Okay, the Lings are coming around here. Getting that Warp Prism pickup distance
I don't know
is pretty
about
good.
this.
Yeah, don't do it.
What?
What? I thought they could hit from there. Oh.
Oh, need the range.
Wow. Okay, so the Warp Prism's going to go ahead and get out now.
Yeah.
Warp Gate just now wrapping up.
Yeah, only one Robo at the moment, but...
How do you feel about the Lurker Den?
Well, I'm excited to see, like, I still feel like Lurkers have use in this matchup. I still think that they definitely can be used well. It's just, there's some interesting aspects about them. If you're a very mobile Protoss player, it gets a little bit hard to use them. Like, once you have adaptive talons, I think that they become very, very good. But before that, it's a little bit hard to have, you know, 4 bases, 5 bases, and actually cover everything when you're on Lurker Tech.
Oh my God! Okay, again, on creep here. Good insta-drop there by Zest. Managing to drive a little bit of that back.
I think it's time to end these drops.
Oh man, this is not quite enough. Some Warpins coming in here from behind. Some Zealots to try to clean this up. Again, the Robo is not killed off in time. What?
I can't believe he's still dropping
What?
with this. It's so crazy.
Ooh.
Don't worry, he's going to get away.
Ooh, no, I'm a ghost. This is a haunted cast.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
Oh! My God! Oh!
Oh
How is this
my.
still alive?
Yeah, it's crazy. Zest. Crazy.
Damn.
I feel like he deserves to be down 2 Archons in a Prism right now.
He gets a win now for this, right? We go to game 3.
Look at how little he's lost. Look at what he's killed. Are you kidding
So
me?
crazy. Now, hold on, though. The Lurker push is going to start. There's a lot of Immortals out, though. But, you know, if the Hydras can get some good pairings against those Immortals, maybe the Hydras can start to deal the damage to the Mortals, and then they'll let the Lurkers kind of come in here and gain the position. This appears to be happening as Protoss is going to be taking a 4th.
Ooh. Oh, I guess not. I thought he was going to drop there and put some damage on those Lurkers ahead of time. But I think that Zest just has enough to hold on against this attack. I think so. I mean, he has Charge. He has Guardian Shield. Right? He doesn't have Psystorm yet, no. Oh, a Lurker drop. Okay, that's really cool.
Okay, Guardian Shield up. Protoss is still on 3 bases. The 4th was denied. Zerg is now getting a 4th of his own. A 5th will probably be inbound pretty soon here. I don't think that you can actually push up this, though, as Impact.
Yeah, but if you poke right exactly like he's doing here, it's actually really hard, because if Zest comes any closer, all the Lurkers start to shoot. So he's actually just utilizing range against range at the moment. Meanwhile, this Lurker that was meant to destroy the economy is just kind of damaging all of the buildings because of a cannon.
Okay, he's going to come in once more. Oh, that's really good force fields there. A lot of those Hydras are going to be taken out, really reducing the overall range attack there. If he can actually get rid of this upgrade, that's pretty big. Does Zest just not know?
I think
been
he's
there
busy.
for a very, very long period of time.
Yeah, it really has been. There you go. Finally clears that out. Oh, and the +2 is going to be fine.
Ouch.
Such an important upgrade as well. But yeah, like, Impact is gaining a bit of value from this. There's no question. With that many Lurkers, you've got to flank it, and he's not flanking. He's just attacking in one direction.
Archons are just dealing so much damage here. These a few remaining Lurkers still. So many spines coming through. Beautifully done.
He lost all his detection there for a moment. He was just dancing on top of him.
Oh my God! Another Immortal goes down.
And now with this many Lurkers, I feel like Zest just engages a little bit wrong. If we had a little warping around of Zealots at the bottom for a bit of a flank, flanking units like Lurkers is so powerful. But when you're attacking down a small ramp into them, it's going to be very cost inefficient. Oh my God. Like, warping his Archon a little bit too close. I feel like everything's going wrong.
Yeah. Oh my God, he gets the Warp Prism 2 here. Oh my God, did Zest just give up? Again, these Hydras can easily just snipe down the Observer. I feel like, yeah, this is just game, right?
Yeah.
I feel like almost if we watch Zest just run out of gas in this game. You know what I'm saying?
He was so efficient for so long, and then, like, one Lurker drop is annoying, and he's a little bit out of position. But really, the Prism is quite key to trying to hold that. Like, if you get some units down on the low ground, I mean, it's a little bit tough because you got to make sure that if you do have units on the low ground, that's the moment you hit. Otherwise, you lose all those units, and there's not a second try. But I think that Impact played well. Like, he lost a lot to the Archon harassment, but he played a nice game there, and that was a cool way to utilize the Lurkers. And he kind of used the defensive capabilities of King's Cove against Zest. You know, a lot of times it's very hard to do anything against 3-base Protoss on that map because it's so easy to defend. But he abused the little ramp with all the Lurkers at the bottom and just the Hydra spoken. No roaches or anything like that, even against the Archon drop. So, yeah, I liked how Impact played.
Time for a break. When we come back, the winners match, Impact versus Trust. Do not go away. We'll be right back.